He's a regular on David Letterman. He's also a regular on Conan O'Brien. You may have seen him also on Comedy Central. Please welcome to the stage your headliner for the evening, Mr. Jim Gaffigan. Yay! Hooray! Yay! 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 Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I've never heard of me either. All right. I don't know who this guy is. He's very pale. Oh, jeez. Those pants are tight. Oh, I wonder if he's wearing a thong. I didn't wonder that. Now I do. It is good to be here. Hey, how about a round of applause for those guys, huh? Very funny. Very funny. It is good to be here. I guess I will open up. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I am Korean. I'm from Korea? Actually, I wish I was Korean, because then my interest in Asian women wouldn't be considered so creepy. Obviously, I'm not Korean. I'm Puerto Rican. I wish I was ethnic. I am nothing. Not even a little bit, you know, because if you're Hispanic and you get angry, you're like, he's got a Latin temper. But if you're a regular white guy and you get mad, you're like, that guy's a dick. He's a turd. Think about it. A black guy walks the room, people think, Wesley Snipes, Samuel Jackson. I walk in, people are like, I gotta do my taxes. And I hate John Tesh. John Tesh is a friend of mine. Actually, the reason I look like this is because my father was from Sweden and my mother was Elton John. She was a very good mommy. I look like a 60-year-old gay man. How do you get the ladies? I think it's the glasses, you know. You can't look that tough in glasses. You never see somebody push up their glasses and go, I'm going to kick your ass. Oh, yes, I am. But first, I need to log on to this website. My computer doesn't make that noise. I do trust people with glasses, don't you? It's like, well, ask him, he's got glasses. But if you're wearing your glasses like this, get away from them. You ever take directions from someone? Where you gotta go? Why don't we take my spaceship? Oh, I gotta pick up Santa Claus anyway. Hey, favor for favor, you got change for a booger? A booger? I just had nachos. You gotta leave his glasses. Oh, I think he's getting paid. The only advantage of wearing glasses is you can do that dramatic removal. My God. Holy Mother of God. I can't see a thing. I'm absolutely blind without these. Howdy, why you wear them? This guy's a douchebag. You know that some people are thinking in movies or always chewing on the end of their glasses that if we give the alien a cold. You know what they're really thinking? It's like wax. Johnny Rancher. Oh, that was probably a product placement. He probably gets paid by the rancher. I can barely hear what this prick's saying. Horrible vision. You know you get poor vision when you catch yourself waving to a statue. Oh, how Jesus. How are you? It's good to be here. I am an actor and a comedian, but I wish I was a film director just in everyday life. So when someone was telling me a boring story, I could just go, and cut. But I didn't finish. We got it! That's a wrap. That would come in handy. You come home late, your wife's like, where the hell were you? And cut. Let's try it again. This time you don't care where I was. Thanks for happy to see me. Let's try it topless. Action! I didn't make that joke. I do have a wife. I recently got married, and my wife changed her name, and I know some women have a problem with that, but I wanted her to have my old girlfriend's name. Call me old-fashioned, all right? But I do what the Bible tells me. This guy's dumb as a rock. That doesn't make sense. Try and get along with her family, but apparently when you meet someone's mom, you're not supposed to hug her and go, oh yeah. And if their dad's short, don't try and pick them up. Oh, yeah, little baby. It's a baby. She is beautiful, my wife. Life's a little easier for the beautiful people, though. I mean, think about it. If the stranger smiles at you and they're attractive, you think, oh, they're nice. But if the stranger's ugly, what the hell do they want? What are you in a cult? Get out of here! Sometimes beauty's distracting. You know, like Halle Berry, she's so beautiful. Whenever she's in a movie, I find it hard to follow the plot. Like when she was in Monsters Ball playing that poverty-stricken woman the entire time I was watching the movie. I feel uncomfortable when the waiter's doing the specials, because that's kind of a semi-conversation. And it's like, our specials, we have a Chilean sea bass, which is broiled. And then there's that pause, and the mom's like, am I supposed to say something? Pass! I always exert so much energy acting like I'm interested in the special. That's the soup of the day? I'm not getting any of this crap. Here's a clue, if it's that special, put it on the menu. He's getting upset about menus. You ever been handed the oversized menu? You feel like you're reading a story to a child. Once there was a prime rib for $30. Well, that's a sad story. I can never pronounce anything on half the menu. And I was like, yeah, I'll get that thing. And the waiter's like, you mean a taco? You don't have to be a dad. I am always asking the waiter for advice, which is kind of odd because they're strangers, really. But, hey, you don't know me, but what do you think I should eat? Is it time for a haircut? It's up to you. You gotta be nice to the waiter. The wait staff, occasionally they'll give you their name. We never give our name. Hey, how you doing? I'm your waiter. My name's Phil. I'll have the chicken. Beat it. Have you ever used the name? I'm out of water. Phil! 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 Water! Phil! The relationship with the waiter definitely changes over the meal, too. Because initially you're like, who's this stranger talking to us? But by dessert, you're like, he's not just a great of you said Fred. And then you get the bill and you're like, that prick. I thought he was our friend. Wine menu. Does anyone know what they're looking at when they look at a wine menu? Because if you do, you're an alcoholic. We got 8,000 wines here, and my knowledge covers the difference between red and white. You know, I was just hoping to get her drunk, but, my favorite part about going out to dinner is getting the appetizer, because the appetizer's just an excuse for an extra meal. Now, let's see, I will start with the 80 buffalo wings, and you have a little cow blue cheese. I don't want to fill up too much. It would be embarrassing trying to explain what an appetizer is to someone from a starving country, though. Like, yeah, the appetizer, that's food we eat before we have our food. No, you're thinking of dessert, that's food we eat after we have our food. Yeah, we eat tons of food. Sometimes there's so much you just stick in a bag, bring it home, give it to the dog. You ever get the dog bag? You're like, oh no, put this in a box, in a bag, and I'll bring it home and throw it out tomorrow. That is so true. He speaks the truth. He talks too much about food, though. You got a salad there? I will salad. Well, I should say I love salad dressing, which is a touch of lettuce. Otherwise, it's torture. I feel like you're eating a bag of yard work. When you're out to dinner, they always try and improve the salad. They're like, would you like some fresh pepper in your salad? Can anyone tell the difference between fresh and stale peppers? Hey, wait a minute! This here is a fresh pepper. Pepper on a pepper farm. Some stale-ass pepper. I can't even taste the pepper. They might as well be like, would you like us to wave this wooden wand over your salad? All right. La, 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 la. Enjoy your magic salad. Magic salad. At some of the really fancy restaurants, they'll prepare the salad at the table. That's awkward. I never know what to say to the guy making the salad. How long you been in the salad biz? Why don't you make it for me, bitch? Work it. It's amazing how much cheese you have to put on a salad to make it appealing to me. Yeah, I got some more cheese, and can you throw in a Snickers bar? Instead of lettuce, can I get French fries? But I still want the real match. No one wants a salad. We have to be tricked into eating salad. You want a salad? No. You can go to the salad bar? Bar? Are there going to be booze and women there? Who's tending bar tonight? I don't understand the appeal of salad, bro. I go out to dinner so I don't have to make my own food. Why would I want to make my own salad? Here's our salad bar, over there's our dishwashing bar. Why don't you can wash as many dishes as you want? They'll give you the smallest plate, too. Feel free to help yourself to the salad bar so you can eat off that coaster. There's always one guy that doesn't believe that salad bar is all you can eat. Piles up his plate. Looks like he's got a body buried under there. You go back up, you never know. They might take that shit away. That's sad. You ever check out some of the items they have at the salad bar? It's like, they got lettuce, tomatoes, a tub of chocolate pudding. Who's putting chocolate pudding on their salad? How many pregnant women are going to the salad bar? Is this Fear Factor? The salad bar does kind of feel like the garage sale of the kitchen, doesn't it? I was like, how old is that shit? I already have one of those. He talks a lot about salad. Bread, I tell you, I enjoy bread. I never did like. But when I go out to dinner, suddenly I crave bread. Bread, they got bread here? Oh, we should have bread at home. This stuff's for free. You eat the whole basket of bread? still want more? Kind of awkward asking the waiter for seconds on bread. Yeah, can we have some more of that free bread? Can you cancel my entree? I'm just gonna load up on the bread. Are there other free things here? I prefer the free stuff better. This guy doesn't even know proper English. I should cancel my entree. I'm never hungry when it comes. It's always a little bit of a surprise when the entree arrives anyway. I was like, oh shit. What about that? What's the thing that costs like $20? Sometimes I'm like, no, I didn't order that. And I'm just sticking to the bread and butter. Ice water's free, right? Then you take 2 bites of your entree and the waiter's like, can I interest anyone dessert? Are you trying to kill us? Has anyone ever really needed dessert? Who was the first person? Yeah, that was a good meal. I'm full. You guys want to eat a cake? How about a tub of ice cream? 15 cannolis? Anyone? There's always one person that wants to share dessert too. Hey, let's share dessert. Hey, get your own dessert. I just want to buy. I just want to buy. And dessert comes and they turn into a vacuum. Apparently with a bite from a shovel. Yeah, I have a bit of a sweet tooth. You're a pig. So am I. He talks too much about food. I want everyone to feel comfortable. That's why I'd like to talk to you about Jesus. Does anything make you feel more uncomfortable than one thing? I'd like to talk to you about Jesus. I'd like you not to. You can say that to the Pope. I want to talk to you about Jesus. He'd be like, easy, freak. I keep work at work, all right? I don't know much about the Bible. I haven't read it because I don't have to because I'm Catholic. Catholics, we kind of view the Bible as some gigantic legal document. Just pull it out and you need a loophole. Hey, are you sure we can't steal shit from work? Hey, let's check the Bible. That's sad. My wife is very Catholic. She's GI Catholic. That is super Catholic. She takes me to church every Sunday. If you've never been to a Catholic Mass, that's the longest experience of your life. Makes you look forward to going to the DMV. Sometimes it seems like they're dragging it out on purpose. Isn't that all, man? Amen already! Let's wrap it up. I got some sinning to do. I don't like the religion material. I don't like it. We all know Jesus was a carpenter. You think Jesus was a good carpenter? Who knows? People might have been like, good thing that Messiah thing worked out. Yeah, he built a shed for my cousin. What a piece of shit. And the entire time he's like, I'm the Son of God. Well, right now you're building a shed. So hop to it, Jesus. This guy's going to hell. I'm not partaking in it. I think at the Last Supper there was one of those interrupting waiters, like Jesus was like, take this, all of you. Can I get you a coffee? I got a key lime pie. Would have been hard to buy Jesus a present, too. Because where you got Jesus as a present, he must have said, oh, Parasolix, thanks. You don't die for your sins. But thanks for the socks. So I go great with my sandals. What am I, German? This guy's sprinting to hell. Must have been hard for Joseph to discipline Jesus. That's why, Jesus said, like you in this house by 10 p.m. Jesus like, whatever, you ain't my real dad. He went too far. Somebody's right up was electrocuted right now. He did some Jesus jokes and he was electrocuted. The best show I've ever seen. Really helped my faith. What if Moses was here? They all know Moses led the Israelites out in Egypt and they wandered in the desert for 40 years. I don't know if you've been after a year, I've been, this Moses doesn't know where he's going. him getting us out of Egypt. We're in the desert, folks. I said, no, agua. After Moses parted the Red Sea, did he say anything? He was like, ta-da! How about them apples, huh? That stop some of your pitching? I don't know if that's chronologically accurate. You know, God had a sense of humor because he was talking to Moses as a burning bush. Burning bush. Can you imagine if you were the first person Moses told about that? You're not going to believe what happened. God just talked to me as a burning bush. Right. Moses, I think you've been burning some bush. Come on, I'll lay on there. This guy's going to hell in two religions. He's trouble. Should have eaten here. I had a Hot Pocket for dinner. Anybody else? Never really see that on a menu when you go out to dinner. Let's see, I love the Caesar salad and the Hot Pocket. Today's specials, we have a Chilean sea bass, which is broiled, and we have a Hot Pocket, which is cooked in a dirty microwave. And it comes with a side of Metamucil. Is your Hot Pocket cold? It is frozen. Oh, I'll have the Hot Pocket. I buy Hot Pockets. I go in grocery stores. I'm like, yeah, I get these. I've never eaten a Hot Pocket and then afterwards been, I'm glad I ate that. I was like, I'm gonna die. I paid for that. Do I eat it or rub it on my face? I was looking at a box of Hot Pockets. They have a warning printed on the side. Good morning, you just bought Hot Pockets. I hope you're drunk or heading home to a trailer. You hillbilly enjoy the next NASCAR event. I like NASCAR. He's a dick. Hot Pocket. Hot Pockets haven't been around that long. How'd they come up with that? Was there some guy in a marketing meeting like 10 years ago? How about a Pop-Tart filled with disgusting meat? Johnson, that's gross. Get to work on it. Now they've got the vegetarian Hot Pocket for those of us that don't want to eat meat but still would like diarrhea. It should just come with a roll of toilet paper. Diarrhea pocket. I didn't know he was going to be dirty. You ever notice there's no dignified way to buy toilet paper? You guys have to find that multi-pack, like 12 rolls. You stick it in your cart, everyone's like, does that guy ever leave the shitter? Are you living off of Hot Pockets? Hot Pocket. We got the breakfast Hot Pocket now. Finally, you know. Anybody have a breakfast Hot Pocket? You wouldn't be here, would you? That's a good way to start the day. Good morning. You're about to die. Hot Pocket. I wish you'd stop talking about Hot Pocket. You think they worked hard on that jingle? What do you got so far, Bill? Hot Pocket. That's good. Very good. When are we going to run to Mexico? Caliente Pocket. You've got a gift, my friend. Sounds like a sexual disorder, doesn't it? Oh, look, Bobby, sometimes when fellas don't go on dates, they develop what we call a hot pocket. Hot pocket. You should stop with the hot pocket. I got up today. Well, I took a nap until about 10 to 3. That's a problem. I just love sleep too much. You ever been asleep at night and you're awakened by a noise? You're convinced there's someone breaking in your house and they're going to kill you. But instead of getting up and escaping, you just go back to bed. What is that, a murderer? I gotta get some sleep. Can't kill me if I'm asleep. Sleep is too important. Sleep you need to give up any principles. So you've been invited to something. Hey, want to help the homeless? Yeah, I'll help the homeless. Meet us Saturday at 6 a.m. Oh, forget the homeless. They're homeless in the afternoon, too, right? sleep in a little bit. Getting up early for me is a crisis. You gotta get up Tuesday at 5 a.m. Oh, fuck! Goes back my whole life. You wanna go to a movie? I gotta get up on Tuesday. I should go to bed now. As it is, I have to negotiate with myself just to get out of bed anyway. All right, here's the deal, me. I'll get up, but I'm not taking a shower. We'll negotiate later on. It is amazing how much more important sleep is in the morning. When you wake up, you're like, I stayed up to do what? Watch Growing Pains. What was I thinking? But at night, you're like, la 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 la. Hey, Growing Pains, awesome. That Kirk Cameron's always in trouble. You ever get too much sleep? You wake up, you're like, I got too much sleep. I gotta take a nap. I gotta get more when I got too much. I'm never gonna be rested. It's just laziness. You ever have a dream where you get in an argument with someone? Next time you see them, they're like, hey, how you doing? You're like, fuck you. Don't act like you didn't push me off that cliff. You're lucky I had wings, buddy. Very lucky. It is weird how interesting your dreams are, but if someone tries to tell you their dream, you're like, whatever. Why don't you send me an email so I can delete it? Email? What a pain in the ass that ended up being, huh? You ever have that friend that writes a really long email? You open them up, you feel like you got homework. I can't read this dissertation now. I'm going to keep that as new. I never even read them half the time. I just hit reply, sounds good. Don't write back ever. It is amazing how the internet's changed our lives. So you ever get a handwritten letter in the mail? What the hell is that? Has someone been kidnapped? Well, I'm not home. It's probably full of anthrax. I'm no dummy. It is amazing. Yeah. The internet is informal, but then when I have to send an email to a smart person, I get all tense. Great, now to be sure this is a complete sentence. Guess I'll capitalize a letter or two. That's a symptom of being lazy when you can't quite reach the shift key. You get the idea. For spell check. Spell check saves me constantly. I get such an attitude with spell check. They'll be like, no. That's a person's name, spell check. You are so dumb, spell check. I was right, you were wrong. Oh, that is how you spell Wednesday. Hey, spell check. He was talking to spell check. I think he's getting paid. I am a horrible speller. You know you're a poor speller when you're writing something and you have to change what you're writing about based on the words you're not spelling. No one's here. I'll leave a note. Guess I'll see you tomorrow next week. I gotta get spell check for this. It's just laziness. I just love doing nothing. That's my favorite activity. You can't tell people you do nothing. Like, we went hiking today. What'd you do? I didn't do anything. Oh, you're going to come with us? I'd rather die. You ever have a do nothing weekend? You wake up Saturday morning, you're like, that's it, I'm done. I'm not shaving, I'm not showering, I'd pee in the bed if I could. I'd get me a bedpan or something. But if you do nothing for too long, the most menial task is exhausting. Like, I gotta flush the toilet. What am I, a workaholic here? Work. That's sad. That's why I just love doing nothing. That's why I love room service. Combines my two favorite activities, eating and lying down. This is great. If only this bed turned into a toilet. He's done too many toilet jokes. Room service is really for people that are too lazy to take the elevator down one floor to the restaurant. It's just going to get to the point where we're going to have feed service. Yeah, I want a hamburger, and I'm going to need somebody to feed it to me. Yeah, I'm not getting out of bed. They got to bring one of those keys up. He's lazy, Sam. You ever can't find a remote control, so you're just like, well, looks like I'm not watching TV. I'm not going to take 2 steps and turn it on myself. You know? I'll go to the gym if I'm going to work out. You ever have the TV on, you can't find the remote, got to watch that one channel? Feel like you're in prison. I got to watch that. I feel like I'm reading or something. I do watch a lot of TV. I drink a lot of coffee too. But you know what's really addictive? Heroin. I gotta grab you by the horn. What horn? I don't even know what horn he's talking. Too much more. I was watching Animal Planet recently. Did you know that the male seahorse has the baby? I was thinking, why don't they just call that the female seahorse? You know, it's just some stubborn scientist. Yeah, when there's male seahorse. This was like, oh, well, that one's having a baby. Male has the baby. You're fired. You can't fire me. My favorite animal is the manatee, the sea cow. The manatee is endangered with extinction, and I think it's because it's out of shape. It looks like a retired football player. You ever see the manatee on the Discovery Channel? So I just want more like, I'm bloated. Too much pizza. The manatee's also called the sea cow. Sea cow, that sounds like an insult. It's almost as if it was introduced to the ocean. The other animals were like, who's the new guy? And the manatee was like, oh, hi, everyone. You can call me the manatee. Yeah, right, sea cow. My name's Manatee. Sea cow, badass. Doesn't it look like God didn't finish the manatee? He was like, all right, love the shit. Flip-flops. What the hell, let's go with a goatee. Phone for me? That doesn't make sense. I didn't like that joke. It's 90 degrees in here. It's too hot. Very hot. That's silly. I can't help but say it. Drinking the bottled water. We all drink bottled water because tap water's scary. I don't want it if it's from a tap. As if this stuff didn't come from a tap at one time. You know, it sounds like there's guys over in France next to a stream like, one butter, 2 butter. I think that guy would speak French. How did we get to the point where we're drinking bottled water? That must have been some weird marketing meeting over in France, you know? Some French guys sitting there say, how dumb do I think the Americans are? I wish we could sell this idiot water. Yeah, the Americans are pretty dumb, but they're not going to buy water. Oh, yes, they are. Let's just tell the Americans the water's from France, and we bought it. I don't really knew when they first introduced bottled water, I thought it was so funny. I was like, bottled water, they're selling bottled water. I guess I'll try it. Oh, this is good. This is more watery than water. And this has got a water kick to it. I was looking at a bottle of water. They have nutritional facts printed on the side. Yeah, I'm no chemist, but I got a rough idea what's in water. I expect to turn the bottle and see a recipe print. Oh, that's how you make ice cubes. Apparently you just freeze this stuff. Oh, but you need a tray. That's how they get you gotta buy their tray. I love when I encounter people that are eating more unhealthy than me. I was back in Indiana where I'm originally from, walking around the Kmart in our town, or as we call it, the mall. I saw this guy in the Kmart. He was probably about 70. He was walking around doing some shopping. And I realized he was drinking something. Later on, I noticed he was drinking a cup of KFC gravy. And you know, I love gravy too. but I've never considered a beverage. Who's a little bit the doctor with this guy? Hey, how you doing there, Mrs. Jones? I'm your doctor. I got your cholesterol here. Okay. You're worried your blood's not moving. This is kind of a strange question. You haven't been drinking gravy, have you? Because you're like 90% meat byproduct. You might want to switch to drinking cheese. Cheese. I love cheese. I think I'm lactose intolerant though, because last night I had 4 milkshakes and I felt like shit. Just the lactose. If you're lactose intolerant, don't be ashamed just because your tummy can't handle that spicy milk. Do you have something milder than milk? But not water, that's too heavy. Try to eat healthy. Most health food just gets corrupted anyway. Like a granola bar. We all know granola is good for us because it tastes like pebbles. But the granola bar has been completely corrupted. Because initially some guy was like, kids are eating candy bars. All we gotta do is shape granola like a candy bar. Kids will eat the granola. The little kids aren't eating those granola bars. All you gotta do is stick chocolate chips in the granola bar. Kids will eat the granola. The little kids are picking the chocolate chips out of the granola. All you gotta do is cover it in chocolate. Get rid of the freaking granola. I gotta tell you how to do everything. This guy's gonna be sued by Kudos. Kudos. You ever eat Kudos? And you're like, well, might as well finish off the whole box. If I'm gonna eat healthy, I'm gonna eat real healthy. That guy's horrible. I tell you, I have a lot of respect for the Pope, but does anyone look more tired than the Pope? Ever see the Pope on TV? He's like, ah! Poor guy, God's working him to death. Ah! Get up, you gotta eat more countries to go to. Ah! Translates like, he's not saying a thing. He just asked for a hot pocket. Hot pocket. This guy's going to hell. I think it would have been weird to go to high school with the Pope. You know, somebody did. Somebody sit at home watching TV in Poland. They see the Pope on TV. They're like, wait that guy was a dick. Now he's Pope. I got a swirly from the Pope. I think it would be great if you had a kid that ended up being Pope. That would be the ultimate brag, right? Oh, your son's a doctor? Yeah, where's his Pope? Yeah, it's okay for himself. Well, they have a house. He has his own city. It's in Europe. I can tell you what he's saying. Sex, have you ever had sex before? Yeah. I tell you, whenever I'm having sex, I'm always thinking the same thing. I can't believe I don't do this all the time. In fact, we're doing it again right afterwards. Then I get done and I'm like, well, not right afterwards. I'm not a machine. I have feelings too. You do have to be careful whatever you say when you get done. Now, you can't get done making love and be like, your sister's beautiful. I didn't like that joke. My wife sometimes wants to discuss things afterwards. She's like, what was your favorite part of making love? Try the last 4 seconds. The climax for me, yeah. Why do we have to talk about it? We're both there. Remember, I was the sweaty guy. I bet he does sweat a lot. He'd be bad at cuddling. She'll wake me up. Why aren't you cuddling me? I was asleep. How selfish of me. You ever hear your neighbors having sex? That's weird, huh? I was thinking, maybe I was under their bed. I've never been into pornos or anything, but just once I'd like to go to the clerk at one of those stores and go, excuse me, butt invaders? Yeah, does this have cursing in it? Because I'm going to be watching it with some Christians. I didn't like that joke. I was offended. He's a sinner. So he has a leader here. I love Mexican people. food. That's the best. I used to be a waiter in a Mexican restaurant in Indiana, and that's where you want to get some Mexican. Mexican food is the best, but it's actually all the same ingredients. So as a waiter, you always have to deal with these stupid questions. People are like, what is a burrito? Burrito? It's tortilla with cheese, meat, and vegetables. Oh, well then what is a tostada? Tortilla with cheese, meat, and vegetables. Well then what is, look, it's all the same shit. Why don't you say a Spanish word and I'll bring you something? Mexican food is the best, but it is all the same. It's almost a conspiracy. Sounds like they had a meeting 200 years ago in Mexico, and one guy stood up and he was like, hey, like the reason I got everyone here is pretty simple. I figured we could rename this one entree 7 times and sell it to the gringos. The French said it was a good idea. Now, who's up for it? And then one guy in the back said, wouldn't that be dishonest? Well, keep your mouth shut. We'll name one of the entrees after you. What's your name? My name's Chimichanga. True story. That's bullshit. Well, that is all for you guys. Have been a delight. Thank you very much. Korea. I've been here for 1 week. Actually, I wish I was Korean, because then my interest in Asian women wouldn't be considered so creepy. He looks like one of those guys. He does. I'm Korean, I am Puerto Rican. I wish I was ethnic. I am nothing. Not even a little bit, you know, because if you're Hispanic and you get angry, you're like, he's got a Latin temper. But if you're a regular white guy and you get mad, you're like, that guy's a dick. Yeah, he's a turd. Think about a black guy walks around, people think, Wesley Snipes, Samuel Jackson. I walk in and people are like, I gotta do my taxes. And I hate John Tesh. I am a pale guy with glasses, so naturally women assume I'm good in bed. And I am, but that's a stereotype. I can't even go rollerblading in a Speedo without getting oogled at. I'm not a piece of meat. This guy's a weirdo. Actually, the reason I look like this is because my father was from Sweden and my mother was Elton John. She was a very good mommy. I look like a 6-year-old gay man. That's how you get the lady. People always do know someone that looks like me. They're like, hey, I know someone that looks like you. I never know what to say. You know? Well, tell them hi. Tell them to get Rogaine. Oh, that's true. He is going home. That's sad. With the glasses. You can't look that tough in glasses. Never see somebody push up their glasses and go, I'm going to kick your ass. Oh, yes, I am, but first I need to log onto this website. Blog. He knows nothing about the internet. I do trust you with glasses, don't you? It's like, well, ask him, he's got glasses. But if you're wearing your glasses like this, screw you! Did you ever take directions from someone like this? Where are you gonna go? Well, why don't we take my spaceship? Yeah, I gotta pick up Santa Claus anyway. Hey, favor for favor, you got change for a booger? A booger? I just ordered lunch. Is he gonna leave his glasses? Oh, he's a weird one. He's a weird bird. The only advantage of wearing glasses is you can do that dramatic removal. Ever see that? My God. Holy Mother of God. I can't see it. Absolutely blind without these. Probably why I wear them. This guy's a douchebag. You got the glasses. Glasses are expensive, too. The people that sell glasses always seem to be a little pretentious to rationalize the cost of it. Oh, what would you like your glasses to say? What would I like my glasses to say? How about I got a big dick? Do I need to say that? I bet she does have a big dick. I didn't think that. Now I do. I think he's getting paler. Is that possible? He could. I don't know. Horrible vision. You know you have poor vision when you catch yourself waving to a statue. Oh, hey Jesus, how are you? Oh, you touched on our religious theme. I'm an actor and a comedian, but I wish I was a film director just in everyday life. So when someone was telling me a boring story, I could just go, and cut. I didn't finish. We got it! That's a wrap. It would come in handy. You come home late, your wife's like, where the hell were you? And cut! Let's try it again. This time you don't care where I was. Fact you're happy to see me, let's try topless. Action! I don't agree with that joke at all. I think I do have a wife, and recently got married. My wife changed her name. I know some women have a problem with that, but I wanted her to have my old girlfriend's name. Call me old-fashioned. I do what the Bible tells me. That doesn't make sense. I don't think her parents like me, because apparently when you meet someone's mom, you're not supposed to hug her and go, oh yeah. This feels right. I ain't letting go. If their dad's short, don't try and pick him up. Oh, you're like a little baby, Daddy. It's a baby, Daddy. We argue all the time. Every couple argues. You know, whenever you see another couple argue, are you always like, that's sad, they don't communicate like us. Oh, that's right, you're not talking. My wife is actually never going to talk to me. Every night she said, oh, you're about to fall asleep. Let me ask you 10 questions. If I told you right now, what would you do? I'd probably get a good night's sleep. That's sad. She's beautiful. Life's a little easier for the beautiful people. Think about it. If a stranger smiles at you and they're attractive, you think, oh, they're nice. But if the stranger's ugly, what the fuck do they want? Get out of here! I didn't know he was going to be cussing. I could do without the cuss words. Beauty does affect you now. You ever hang around one beautiful person? It almost makes you feel better, but if you hang around three, you're like, I don't think God even tried on me. I must have been interrupted by a phone call. Beauty does affect you. You know, like, Halle Berry, she's so beautiful. Whenever she's in a movie, I find it hard to follow the plot. Like when she was in Monsters Ball playing that poverty-stricken woman, the entire time I was watching the movie, I was thinking, why doesn't she just become a model? She's beautiful. She gets some pictures together. How she could be the next Halle Berry. She is Halle Berry. This guy's dumb as a rock. We live in a beauty society, too. If someone's attractive, we're amazed if they can do anything else. Like, not only is she beautiful, she knows how to read. A reader, too. What a double threat. We worship beauty in this country. If you don't believe me, check out a British television show. You ever watch the BBC? Your first impression is, where they got all these fucking ugly people? You ever feel the Gaffigan acting jobs? I feel like I'm watching an Orville Redenbacher commercial. The British are our only allies. Why would he do that? Obviously, there's beautiful British people. They're just not all actors. Oh, he's preachy. He's very... We are kind of superficial. Remember when the Cold War was ending and Gorbachev was dismantling the Soviet Union? The whole world was stunned, but everyone in America were like, hey, he's got that blobber red shit. He's getting rid of nuclear war. Can he cover that up? Because I can't even hear what he's saying. They don't have hair club in Russia. Talk about a bummer for Gordy. It sucks going bald, but to find a big red birthmark on it? I am finally leader of the Soviet Union. I might have lost some hair, but what the fuck is it? Oh no. We're superficial. It's in our language too. When things are going to go bad, we say things are going to get ugly. How are ugly people supposed to respond to that? Well, it doesn't affect me. I'm heading to Denny's. I like Denny's. He's a dick. What's wrong with Denny's? It's open late. I love the really fancy restaurants where the whole wait staff's really attractive. Like you're supposed to, oh, this must be a good restaurant. Our waiter could be a model. You think of it the other way around. Oh, the food must be great. Our waiter's fat as shit. Definitely getting an appetizer. He's probably tried all of them. I do love going out there. Because you feel like you kind of critique the food. You're like, hey, how's your appetizer? You can't do that during dinner at a friend's house. How's your entree? Well, it's not that good. I don't think we're coming back here. Oh, that's cute. Some of his jokes are cute. I do feel uncomfortable when I'm out there and the waiter's doing the specials, because that's kind of a semi-conversation. I was like, our specials are Chilean sea bass, which is flambéed. And then there's that pause, and I was like, am I supposed to say something? A pass! I exert so much energy acting like I'm interested in this special. That's a sip of the day? I'm not getting any of this shit, alright? Here's a clue. It's that special. Put it on the menu. He's upset about menu. You ever can't pronounce something on the menu? You're like, yeah, I'll get that thing. The waiter's like, you mean the taco? You don't have to be a dick. It is. I'm always asking a waiter for advice, which is kind of odd because, you know, they're just strangers. Hey, you don't know me, but what do you think I should eat? Is it time for a haircut? Should I invest in real estate? You ever had the waiter strongly recommend something? You feel kind of guilty not getting it. Yeah, I know you really want me to get that. I'm just going to get what I want. Because I'm still paying, right, Pushy? But you gotta tip your wait staff. It's an odd relationship we have with the waiter. Occasionally the waiter will tell you their name. We never give our name. Like, hey, how you doing out there, waiter? My name's Phil. Oh, the chicken. And you beat it. You never use the name. You're never like, I'm out of water. Phil! Phil! Water! Anybody ever been handed a wine menu? Does anyone know what they're looking at when they look at a wine menu? Because if you do, you're an alcoholic. What, you got 800 wines here, and my knowledge covers the difference between red and white. You know, I was just hoping to get her drunk, but, that's sad. Occasionally the waiter will suggest a wine. They'll be like, yes, that wine would complement your meal. Yeah, I'm going to go with the $5 bottle. That compliments my wallet. He's a cheap sack of gum. Gum? What's he from the 1840s? I call it done. My favorite part about going out to dinner is getting the appetizer, because the appetizer is just an excuse for an extra meal. Let's see, I will start with the 80 buffalo wings. And do you have a low-cal blue cheese? I don't want to stop. I can't even hear what this person saying. It would be embarrassing trying to explain what an appetizer is to someone from a starving country. Yeah, the appetizer, that's food we eat before we have our food. No, you're thinking the dessert, that's food we eat after we have our food. Yeah, we eat tons of food. Sometimes it's somebody just stick it in a bag, bring it home, give it to the dog. You ever get the doggy bag? You're always like, oh no, put this in a box, in a bag, and I'll bring it home, throw it out tomorrow. That is so true. It's like a social Santa. You always get a salad at snack times, right? I love salad. Well, I should say I love salad dressing with just a touch of lettuce. Otherwise, it's torture. I feel like you're eating a bag of yard work. When you're at dinner the other day, I was trying to improve the salad. Would you like some fresh pepper on your salad? Can anyone tell the difference between fresh and stale pepper? Hey, wait a minute! This isn't fresh pepper. I grew up on a pepper farm. Some stale-ass pepper. I can't even taste the pepper. Then I'd be like, would you like us to wave this wooden wand over your salad? All right. La, 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 la. Enjoy your magic salad. Didn't know I was getting a magic salad. Hope that's not extra. At really fancy restaurants, they'll prepare the salad at the table. That's awkward. I never know what to say to the guy preparing it. How long you been in the salad biz? Why don't you make it for me, bitch? Whip it up. Is there anything else cheese you have to put on a salad to make it appealing to me? Yeah, can I have some more cheese and can you throw in a Snickers bar? Instead of lettuce, can I get French fries? But I still want the raw fish. Sure, a salad as a meal? That's depressing. Like, all right, I'm done with that. Where's my steak? That's it? I gotta go and take a sleeping pill. No sense in being awake. No one wants salad. We have to be tricked into eating salad. You want a salad? No. You can go to the salad bar. Bar? Is there going to be booze and women there? Who's tending the bar tonight? I don't understand the appeal of the salad bar. I go out to dinner so I don't have to make my own food. Why would I want to make my own salad? Here's our salad bar, and over there's our dishwashing bar. $5 you can wash as many dishes as you want. Well, that's a pretty good deal. I'll give you the smallest plate. You feel free to help yourself to the salad bar. It's all you can eat off that coaster. There's one guy that overdoes it. Doesn't believe that he can go back up there. Carrying around a plate, looks like he's got a body buried under there. You can head back up, buddy. You don't know, they might take that shit away. He talks a lot about salad. Here's the items out of the salad bar: lettuce, tomatoes, a tub of chocolate pudding. Who's putting pudding on their salad? How many pregnant women go into the salad bar? What is this, Fear Factor? Salad bar, it always looks like the kitchen's having a garage sale. How old is that? There you got one of those. I'll give you a nickel for that. He talks too much about salad. He talks a lot about food. He should be on the Food Network. You realize the Food Network is far more interesting when you're hungry? When you're full, you're like, this is stupid. But when you're hungry, the Food Network's like porn, and you're like, oh yeah. It is a little embarrassing when someone says you're watching the Food Network. What are you watching? Oh, the Food Network. Well, why are your pants off? I like the food. I do love food. I love eating late at night, too. You're not supposed to eat late at night. Then again, you're not supposed to drink booze in the morning. And apparently, you're never supposed to smoke crack. Well, whatever. I'm not training for the Olympics. I'm sorry if after a tough 10 minutes on the internet, I want to unwind with a burger and a crack pipe. If I do that every day, does it make me a crackhead? This guy's a crackhead. That's why he's so pale. He's a crackhead. person walking, they won't show their face, but that person knows it's them. Oh, that sure looks for, oh, fuck. I'm not one on that shirt again. Poor guy gets to work. Hey, Phil, saw your fat ass on the news. I know. We love eating in America. It's viewed as an activity. It's like, hey, well, why don't we have some nachos and then we'll go out to dinner? That joke was okay. Nothing great. I didn't think it was the best. Look at our grocery stores. I love going to the grocery store. It's like a museum of food I've eaten. Ah, the work of Frito-Lay. A lovely exhibit. Peanut butter and jelly in the same jar. A masterpiece. What is this? Double stuffed Oreos. How abstract. I didn't feel uncomfortable when they're bagging my groceries. I talk about feeling lazy. Hey, thanks for putting my groceries in my bag. I can help it. I'll just watch. Yeah, I'm exhausted from picking that stuff out. You want to come home and unpack them for me? I'm looking for a friend. What if we got members of all these grocery stores? Are you a member of our secret club? Nah, I'm just getting hot dogs. That'll be $8,000. Or you can join our club. I can't come to a lot of meetings. That's not the joy. I love checking out the food in other people's carts. Six-pack and a roll of toilet paper. Looks like it's time for a girlfriend, buddy. I buy the generics. I always feel like I have to explain the generics to the cashier. Yeah, these generics, they're for a cheap neighbor of mine. I get all my groceries at Sharper Image. Or Sky Mall. That's probably a new joke. I couldn't tell. I feel a little nauseous. I had a Hot Pocket for dinner. Anybody else have it? I really see that on the menu when you go out to dinner. And I will have the Caesar salad and the Hot Pocket. Today's specials, we have a Chilean sea bass, which is broiled, and we have a Hot Pocket, which is cooked in a dirty microwave. And it comes with a side of Metamucil. Is your Hot Pocket cold in there? It's frozen. Oh, I'll have the Hot Pocket. I buy Hot Pockets too. I go in grocery stores and I'm like, I get this. I've never eaten a Hot Pocket and then afterwards I'm glad I ate that. I was like, I'm gonna die. I paid for that? Did I eat it or rub it on my face? I was looking at a box of Hot Pockets. They have a warning printed on the side. The warning, you just bought Hot Pocket. Oh, you're drunk or heading home to a trailer. You hillbilly, enjoy the next NASCAR event. I like NASCAR. He's a dick. Hot Pocket. Hot Pockets haven't been around that long. How'd they come up with that? Was there some guy in a marketing meeting like 10 years ago? How about a Pop-Tart filled with disgusting meat? Johnson, that's gross. Get to work on it. Hot Pockets kind of symbolize the evolution of the American eating, It used to be like, we're going to eat as a family. Then it was like, you know what? Have a TV dinner. And then it's like, I'm not cleaning a fork. Have a Hot Pocket. Now they've got the vegetarian Hot Pocket for those of us that don't want to eat meat, but still would like diarrhea. Hot Pocket. It should just come with a roll of toilet paper. Diarrhea Pocket. You ever notice there's no dignified way to buy toilet paper? You just have to find that multi-pack, like 12 rolls, stick it in your cart. Everyone's like, does that guy relieve the shitter? Is he living off a Hot Pocket? Hot Pocket. Got the breakfast pocket now. Finally. Yeah. That's a good way to start the day. Good morning. You're about to die. Hot Pocket. Hot Pocket. You think they worked hard on that jingle? What do you got so far, Bill? Hot Pocket. That's good. That's very good. What are we going to run in Mexico? Caliente Pocket. You've got a gift, my friend. Hot Pocket. This guy's telling me he should switch to lean pocket. Sounds like a sexual disorder, doesn't it? Well, look, Bobby, sometimes when fellas don't go on dates, they develop what we call a hot pocket. Hot pocket. I can't wait till they just stake them in a hot pocket. We'll just call it murder. Murder pocket. Hot pocket. Steak 'em. That's a great name for a product. Is it steak? Steak, I wouldn't call it steak. Is it meat? Stop asking questions. Have a Lunchable. Hot Pocket. Are you with the Hot Pocket family? I want everyone to feel comfortable. That's why I'd like to talk to you about my personal Savior, Jesus. Does anything make you feel more comfortable than someone saying, I'd like to talk to you about Jesus? I'd like you not to. You can say that to the Pope. I want to talk to you about Jesus. He'd be like, easy, freak. I keep work at work, all right? I don't know much about the Bible. I haven't read it because I don't have to, because I'm Catholic. Catholics, we view the Bible as some gigantic legal document. Just pull it out and you need a loophole. You sure we can't steal shit from work? Let's check the Bible. Somebody must have sold some shit in there, right? This guy's going to hell. My wife is very Catholic. She's not she's Shiite Catholic. She tries to get me to go to church every Sunday. If you've never been to a Catholic Mass, it's the longest experience of your life. Makes you look forward to going to the DMV. Sometimes it seems like they're dragging it out on purpose. And, isn't it on there? Amen already! Let's wrap it up. I got some sinning to do. There's too much standing involved in church. Can I lie down and worship? I don't need a hot pocket. I wish you'd stop saying hot pocket. We all know Jesus was a carpenter. You think Jesus was a good carpenter? Because who knows, people might have been like, good thing that Messiah thing worked out. Man, he built a shed for my cousin. What a piece of shit. And the entire time he's like, I'm the Son of God. Well, right now you're building a shed. So hop to it, Jesus. Oh, this guy's going to hell. You think the Last Supper, there was one of those interrupting waiters, like Jesus was like, take this, all of you. Can I get you a coffee? We have a key lime pie. Last Supper. Do you think it was really called supper? It sounds like it was organized by Jed Clampett. We're organizing some victuals for Jesus' Last Supper. This guy's going to hell. It would have been hard to get Jesus a present though during this time. Because where we got Jesus as a present, he must have been, oh, a pair of socks, thanks. You know I'm dying for your sins. But thanks for the socks. They'll go great with my sandals. What am I, German? This guy's straight into hell. It's been hard for Joseph to discipline Jesus. Jesus, I'd like you in this house by 10 p.m. He's like, whatever, you ain't my real dad. He went too far. I didn't like that. That'd be great if I was electrocuted right now. He did some Jesus jokes. He was electrocuted. The best show I've ever seen. Really helped my faith. I would have loved to have heard that conversation where Mary explained to Joseph that she was pregnant, and Joseph wasn't the father. Joseph? Yeah? No, we've never had sex. Yeah? Well, last night an angel visited me. And now I'm pregnant. Jesus Christ. I don't like those jokes. What if Moses was here? After Moses parted the Red Sea, did he say anything? Was he like, ta-da! How about them apples, folks? You know God had a sense of humor, because he was talking to Moses as a burning bush. Can you imagine if you were the first person Moses told him that? Yeah, God just talked to me as a burning bush. Right. What was that you've been burning some bush? He's going to hell into religions. Do you think after that, when Moses was around anything on fire, he was like, God, you in there? We got a bad connection here. We're cutting in and out. It is fun being Catholic because we got the Pope. I have a lot of respect for the Pope. Does anyone look more tired than the Pope? Ever see the Pope on TV? He's like, oh! Poor guy, God's working him to death. Oh! He's not saying a thing. He just asked for a hot pocket. Oh no, there's more hot pockets. I think it would have been weird to go to high school with the Pope. You know, somebody did. Somebody sit at home watching TV in Poland, see the Pope on TV, like, hey, wait a minute. That guy was a dick. And now he's Pope. That guy was swerving from the Pope. I think it'd be great if you had a kid that ended up being Pope. That'd be the ultimate bragging right? Oh, your son's a doctor? You know, ours is Pope. But it's okay for himself. Oh, they have a house. He has his own city. It's in Europe. That's a cute joke. Oh, he's drinking. I don't drink that often because I'm an alcoholic. But that's not funny. If you're not drinking, people always need to know what I do. You don't drink? Why? This never happens with anything else. You don't use mayonnaise? Why? Are you addicted to mayonnaise? Is it okay if I use it? I can go outside. You ever hang around that friend that gets mad if you don't have a drink? I'm getting a beer. You want a beer? Oh, a Diet Coke. What are you, gay? I don't think so. Homophobia is kind of strange. You know, we all have friends that are gay. I think I was homophobic at all until I ran the gay pride parade. Next I was like, they're just having a parade. That doesn't faze me. And then like a wave came over me and I was like, how did I get the fuck out of here? And I sprinted away. Read it without skipping. That's a stereotype. It's a bunch of hogwash. Took a nap today. I want to sleep. You ever been asleep at night and you're awakened by a noise? You're convinced there's someone breaking in your house and they're going to kill you. But instead of getting up and escaping, you just go back to bed. What is that, a murder? I gotta get some sleep. Can't kill me if I'm asleep. Sleep is so important. Sleep can make you give up any principle, too. You've been late or something. Hey, I help the homeless? Yeah, I'll help the homeless. Me, it's Saturday at 5 a.m. Oh, forget the homeless. They're homeless in the afternoon, too, right? I think they're big brunch people. You should help them out by letting them sleep in. That's why I love room service. Combination of my two favorite activities, eating and lying down. Ah, if only this bed turned into a toilet. That's disgusting. I am lazy. I love doing nothing. That's my favorite activity. You can't tell people you do nothing. Like, we went hiking today. What did you do? I didn't do anything. Oh, you could come with us. I'd rather die. You ever have a do-nothing weekend, you wake up Saturday morning, you're like, that's it, I'm done. I'm not shaving, I'm not showering, I'd pee in the bed if I could. It's very bad being jokes. I don't like that. You ever find yourself being lazy for no reason at all? Like you pick up your mail, you go in your house, realize you have a letter for a neighbor. You always look at the letter and go, looks like they're never getting this. Yeah, take too much energy to go back outside. You might like stick it on a bureau. I'm gonna get that to them later on. Now I gotta watch some Wheel of Fortune. Find out what band is wearing tonight. You ever had one thing to do all day, but you just can't get yourself to do it? I gotta go to the post office. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Did you spill your drink on him? Oh my God. Sir, go ahead, kill him. That's sad. He's being a good sport about it. Can we give this guy a round of applause? I'd like to buy this man a straw. Oh, that's not very generous. Oh, you got one, all right. Oh, that's it. You guys are very drunk, aren't you? That's not the answer. You driving? No. We're happy about that. You're not driving? Okay. When you guys are walking out, he's going to kill you. Okay. Now you're scaring me. That's sad. You guys are... See, that's the thing. You get like 4 guys together, everything disintegrates to 8th grade. And there's alcohol, they just start calling each other names. They could be gay or straight, they just call you, hey, you're a faggot, faggot. I'm not a faggot, you're a faggot. You can get the most emotionally evolved men of all time. You get like Martin Luther King and Abraham Lincoln. Moses could walk in the room and Lincoln would be like, hey Moses, what were you doing in the desert for 40 years? Sucking dick? Yeah. That's dirty. I don't know if he needed to get that dirty. It doesn't fit him. I don't think he needs to do that. That's sad. Now he's got to deal with the puddle that's creeping back over his pants that are already wet. And if you can see the utter indifference in these 4 guys. Hell, big shit. You're gonna definitely have a drink, right? He's like, yeah. That's sad. You're very cool. Oh dear. What if I slipped on that and I killed myself? You don't care. This is very awkward. I love doing stand-up. I was fired from my last day job for, as they described it, hitting my boss. It was a total misunderstanding. I was late for work. We've all been late. I get in there, my boss was like, I'd like to talk to you. And I jokingly said, why don't you suck my dick? Well, she took it the wrong way. When did it turn into a frat out? I don't like a lot of these. It's the booze. That could be bourbon for all we know. It could be. You don't know. I don't think he knows where he's going next. Hot pocket. It'll never end. Hot pockets are for people that are too lazy for the fork. You know, it's very sad. Hot pocket. That's sad. Consider yourself a good mother. Now those fighting words were no problem. Hot pocket. I am a lazy man. You ever can't find the remote control, so you're just like, well, looks like I'm not watching TV. I'm not going to take 2 steps and turn it on myself. I'll go to the gym if I'm going to work out. Forget this crapola. You ever had tons of stuff to do? You're like, I got so much to do. I got to take a nap. Oh, rest it up. You ever had one thing to do all day, but you just can't get yourself to do it? You already did that. I think it's those guys' fault. It's not his fault. I do watch a lot of TV. I drink a lot of coffee too. But you know what's really addictive? Heroin. I grab you by the horn. He's the fattest heroin addict. I watched an Animal Planet recently. Did you know that the male seahorse has the baby? And I was thinking, why don't they just call that the female seahorse? You know, it's just some stubborn son who's, yeah, no, there's a male seahorse. So his sister was like, oh, Bill, that one's having a baby. Male has the baby. You're fired. You can't fire me. My favorite animal is the manatee, the sea cow. The manatee is endangered with extinction, and I think it's because it's out of shape. It looks like a retired football player. You ever see the manatee on the Discovery Channel? It's always floating around like, I'm bloated. Too much pizza. The manatee's also called the sea cow. Christ, sea cow, that sounds like an insult. It's almost as if it was introduced to the ocean. The other animal was like, who's the new guy? The manatee was like, oh, hi everyone, you can call me the manatee. Yeah, right, sea cow. Name's Manatee. Sea cow, fat ass. This looks like God didn't finish the manatee. He's like, alright, plow of shit, flip-flop. What the hell, let's go with the goatee. Now it's time for lunch. I'd love to see the manatee on a show like Ricky Lake. Manatee said, Ricky, I'm here because I'm endangered with extinction. And one of those mean people in the audience would offer up the advice. Yeah, I want to say something to the sea pig. That sea cow. Whatever. Sea pig, you got to get yourself an education and a job. I live in the ocean. You're so happy you live in the ocean because you ain't got no job. You got to get in Weight Watchers. I live here, but I want to keep my body warm in the water. Whatever, talk to the hand. I don't have anything. There's a little bit of manatee. There is. He has some sad stories. I don't mean to sound narrow-minded, but it is amazing how few people speak English. I was walking down the street in Paris, asking people where my hotel was. And they're like, chambre. I was like, hotel! El Hotello! Speak English. This guy's dumb as a rock. It is wild when you see a little kid speaking a foreign language like, bonjour, mommy. This child's a genius. 4 years old, he's already fluent in French. I think we found the next Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama's still alive. Doesn't make any sense. I do love traveling. It's made me so paranoid that whenever I visit another city, I always act like I'm from there so the cab drivers will rip me off. I'm like, it's good to be back home. Yeah, back here where I grew up. Yeah, here in Tokyo. Familiar. I grew up here. Oh, where do I need to go, driver? I need to go to my old stomping grounds. That would be the Holiday Inn. And the address appears to be the pound sign. Step on it. I'm eating some kimasabis for lunch. He's the most ignorant guy in the world. Sex, I've ever had sex before. I'm the only one, huh? Hey, whenever I'm having sex, I'm always thinking the same thing. I can't believe I don't do this all the time. In fact, we're doing it again right afterward. And I get done, I'm like, well, not right afterward. I'm not a machine. You gotta be careful whatever you say when you get done, though. You can't get done making love and be like, your sister's beautiful. No. Some women do want to discuss things afterwards, like, what was your favorite part of making love? Probably the last 4 seconds. That was the climax for me. Why do we have to talk about it? We're both there. Remember, I was the sweaty guy. I bet she does sweat. And that thong of his. He did that at cuddling. My wife will wake me up. Why aren't you cuddling me? I was asleep. I'm selfish. Don't you want to cuddle? Not really. Why don't you want to cuddle? Because I was asleep. See how it works? This guy's a dick. You ever hear your neighbors having sex? That's awkward. I think the same thing. If they knew I was under their bed. Why are doing a good thing, you know? Not really a porno guy, but just once I like to go into one of those stores and go, excuse me, clerk, butt invaders? Is this got cursing in it? Because we're going to be watching it in our church. Oh, that's dirty. I didn't like those dirty. I didn't. Because you're wrong. How they're stealing each other's drinks. They cut me off. I need some of that. That's sad. My poor guy's all nervous. I gotta keep one leg. I usually drink the bottled water. We all drink bottled water because tap water's scary. If it's from a tap, I don't want it. There's a bottled water that come from a tap at one time. You know, it's not like there's guys over in France next to streams going, one butter, two butter. I think that guy would speak French. He does live in France. How did we get to the point where we're paying for bottled water? I must have been some weird marketing meeting over in France. You know, some French guy said, I said, how dumb do I think the Americans are? I think we get to those idiot water. Yeah, the Americans are pretty dumb, but they're not going to buy water. Oh, yes, they are. Let's just tell the Americans the water's from France. We bought it. I don't feel like me when they first introduced bottled water. I thought it was so funny. I was like, bottled water. They're selling bottled water. I guess I'll try it. Oh, this is good. This is more watery than water. Yeah, this has got a water kick to it. I was looking at a bottle of water. They have nutritional facts printed on this side. You know, I'm no chemist, but I got a rough idea what's in water. I kind of expect to turn the bottle and see a recipe. Oh, that's how you make ice cubes. Apparently you just freeze this stuff. Oh, but you need a tray. That's how they got you gotta buy your tray. Most of those health food things are kind of a racket. Like the granola bar, that's been completely corrupted. You know, initially some guys are like, kids are eating candy bars. All we gotta do is shake granola like a candy bar. Kids will eat the granola. Bill, kids aren't eating those granola bars. All you gotta do is stick chocolate chips in the granola. Kids will eat the granola. Bill, kids are picking the chocolate chips out. Well, all you gotta do is cover it in chocolate. Get rid of the fucking granola. I can tell you I do everything. This guy's gonna be sued by Kudos. Those Kudos people are coming after him. What a racket Kudos is, huh? It's good for you. It's granola and 10 pounds of M&Ms.